everybody, welcome to Cathy's Gaming Haul.
For most of the summer.
Yeah.
It's been since May since we did these.
Since May. It is now August, so 2-3 months, I suppose.
Yeah, not a ton of stuff, but we figured we'd go ahead.
Figured it was time.
Yeah, it's been long enough.
Yeah. Well, check this bad boy out. Got a power glove for the Nintendo. Don't see too many of these, and it works like shit, but
yeah,
it works. And
it sort of works.
Yeah, we have the sensors too that go with it, but we like wearing it more than anything because it looks cool.
Yeah, our CRT TV is too big for it to work properly.
Apparently, they recommend a 13-inch TV,
which we don't have.
Too damn small.
Yeah, I think our TV is around 21 inches.
So, Amy told me we didn't have a lot of time, so I'll move on to the next thing. We got River City Ransom for the Nintendo.
Yep.
Been wanting to pick this up for quite a while now.
Very long time.
So we are thrilled to have this as a part of our collection.
Yes, it's an awesome game. And I definitely saw it as a blank spot in our NES collection that needed to be filled.
Well, now it has been filled.
Yep.
We also got Destiny of the Emperor.
Yep, Capcom RPG. They didn't make a lot of RPGs. I guess they still don't make a lot of RPGs. I guess their big RPG franchise was Breath of Fire, and yes, it's a Dragon Quest clone. There were a ton of them made from Japanese companies back in the day, trying to get on that Dragon Quest money train, and I think it's one of the few that actually came out over here, and it's supposed to be pretty good.
It's got a badass emperor on the front.
Yeah, I think it's another retelling of Chinese history.
We also got Wizardry.
Wizardry, the kind of the start of the RPG, like anything video game RPG related, and it kind of I think goes back to that. I believe the Wizardry was really popular in Japan, and the people who made Dragon Quest wanted to kind of capitalize on that and make something their own, and they did, and that's how we got Dragon Quest, because of stuff like Wizardry. It originally came out on home computers in the early 80s, I believe. And that's the NES version. My buddy Jason played it a lot, and he said I should pick it up. It was like $8, and it's I didn't realize it was cracked at the bottom until
a little cracked at the bottom.
After I got home, but
in the very corner.
Yeah, but it works still.
Yeah. We also got Thunder and Lightning.
Thunder and Lightning by Romstar, which it's a name you don't see a lot of on NES games, but it's an Arkanoid clone. It's pretty cool. I will say the little paddle control's pretty good on the D-pad on the NES, which I was not expecting.
Well, good. We also got Super Glove Ball.
We got the same day we got our Power Glove, and it was only $3, and I figured why not fucking buy a Super Glove Ball.
Yep.
I can tell you why Super Glove Ball sucks.
Yeah, I tried playing it for a good 30 minutes, and we got it because you can use this to play it.
And it's also a breakout Arkanoid type of situation, but they tried to make it 3D, like you're moving your hand to bounce a ball to break bricks and shit, but it's not fun.
Yeah, no. And my arm got tired.
Yeah.
Pretty quick.
Got a lone N64 game.
Yep. Aiden Chronicles.
Aiden Chronicles.
First Mage.
I think it's one of 2 RPGs on the N64, the other one being Quest 64. And now we have both of them. They're both terrible.
Woo!
Both made by American companies. Story about that game is that we bought it at a trade it along with River City Ransom and Destiny of an Emperor.
And a
few other things, and came home and the N64 didn't work. And I was complaining about it to some of my friends, and my buddy of mine who works for a town here in North Carolina said, "Hey, I have an N64 that someone was just throwing away on the side of the road, and I just picked it up. You want it?" And I was like, "Yep." So very quick turnaround. We got a working N64 again, and that game works.
In a very odd way.
Yep, and another controller.
That's what's up. I didn't realize you picked it up on the side of the road though.
Yeah, he's found a lot of games and stuff that way. He found a Game Gear and Game Boy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Game Gear didn't work though, surprise. Game Boy probably still did. I didn't follow up on that.
You should. Picked up this game, Rocco's Modern Life on the Super Nintendo.
It's got subtitles, Spunky's Dangerous Day or something like that.
Oh yeah, Spunky's Dangerous Day.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Loved that show growing up. Still love it actually. Total Carnage.
Total Carnage, which is the sequel to Smash TV.
Whoa.
It's a, kind of a dual joystick shooter type of thing, but it's very weird. I've never played Total Carnage besides maybe once or twice at an arcade. It didn't really stand out to me. I'd rather play Smash TV or Robotron. But I played that. I played that version the most now, and I can't make heads or tails of it. Like you're fighting bouncing purple guys, and you're dying immediately. It's ridiculous.
Well, I know. These do be looking pretty beastly on the front.
Yep. To roided up freaks with guns.
Yep.
They're gonna shoot purple guys.
We've got RoboCop versus Terminator.
Yep. I picked that game up at a flea market. It was fairly cheap. What I really want is the Sega Genesis version because that's the one I played and it had a cool soundtrack. And that one's it's sort of the same, but it's different. What I want for the Super Nintendo is the box that they had for RoboCop versus Terminator, because the box for that game is like plastic and looks like something from the fucking future. It's crazy looking.
Interesting.
It looks like a big black brick. It's
I would like to
crazy.
see that.
I think I've showed it to you before.
Don't remember. We got Decap Attack.
Decap Attack. It's an early Sega Genesis game, which you've played before. It's on one of our Halloween episodes in the archive if you want to find that.
Yeah.
Play as this dude without a head, and you run around shooting the face out of your stomach. And then eventually you can find a head, but all you do is throw it at people. And it's very kind of like, not spooky, but like, hard thing type of levels.
We also got Tasmania.
Yeah, Tasmania sucks, but it was like $5.
For the Sega Genesis, got the manual inside,
Yeah.
the game and everything.
Yeah, for that price I was like, let's just get that too.
We are collectors after all.
Yep.
And we've got Daytona.
Let's go away.
And it's
For the Japanese Sega Saturn.
Japanese. On the back.
Yes. We recently went to GalaxyCon, which is the same thing as SuperCon that we went to last year. The same guy who was selling Japanese games that we bought a bunch of last year was selling them again. But this time he had Sega Saturn games, or he might have had them last time. I just didn't look at them because I couldn't play them.
Yeah.
But that was the only thing I really looked at that he had this year. And we bought some Japanese Sega Saturn games. Such
Also
as
got Fighters Mega Mix.
Fighters Mega Mix. It's a kind of a cross-branding between Virtual Fighter 2 and Fighting Vipers was another Sega fighting game, and they added a bunch of crazy other characters in it, from like Sonic the Fighters. You can play as the car from Daytona, USA. It's pretty ridiculous, but it works and it's awesome. That one nice.
And we got Vampire Hunter.
D or something, ain't that what it is?
Maybe it's a 1.
It's Darkstalker's Revenge, I believe is what it's called. Vampire Hunter.
Darkstalker's Revenge.
It's a Darkstalker.
It does say
Darkstalker's
that.
game. That fighting game from Capcom where you play as monsters, and that game still looks incredible today.
This really bad very weird back. Weirds me out.
It's not bad. It's just the zoom in of a sprite, the graphics and stuff. So like the font and stuff, so it's clear.
And our little highlight here.
Which everyone already knows about because I've been putting up videos of it. What are you doing?
Trying to fix it.
Badly.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
On the Sega Saturn, which I've already put up a bunch of videos of me playing on this very YouTube channel, but that's it. That's the one. That's the version that I'm playing. So
look at this beauty.
It's definitely our most expensive Sega Saturn game.
Didn't I get this for you for your birthday?
Yes.
I'm surprised it's not.
It just came in late, so we couldn't do it on the last gaming haul.
Oh. Also picked up Super Mario Maker 2 for the Switch.
Just uploaded a level today, and that's the bonus one that came with the 12 months of Switch Online. Which is what I wanted because I don't have Switch Online. Your account does, but mine doesn't.
Yeah.
Because we didn't sign up for the family plan, which we should have, but I didn't know anything. We didn't know anything about it.
I didn't. Then we got Star Fox Zero.
Star Fox Zero,
Wii U.
which also comes with Star Fox Guard, which is like a little bonus game. That's why the box is so thick. Haven't taken out. It's brand new. Found it at a place called Five Below, which is a store where other stores send all their shit that doesn't sell and they can sell it for super cheap. And it was $5, so I was like, why not? $5, just pick it up and see what happens.
There you go. And we have Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
The Crystal Bearers.
The Crystal Bearers.
Yes, it's the Crystal Chronicles game for the Wii. It's a very weird Final Fantasy game. I have not played it yet. I need to hook up the Wii to play it, but it was a donation from my buddy Mike when he gave me an N64. He's like, you want this game too? And I was like, sure.
Sure, why not?
This guy gave us, at the flea market, he gave us a pack of Dick Tracy trading cards. And I thought it'd be fun just to open them up here.
Open them?
Yeah. See what characters we got from Dick Tracy. See if you remember any characters from Dick Tracy.
No, I don't.
Who we got?
We have, turn around, the Faceless Felon.
Show it.
Wanted. The Faceless Felon.
He looks like a,
What is that?
oh, it must be some type of thing you put together to get a bunch of cards. He looks like a Rorschach without the stuff on his face.
We've got Partners in Crime.
Just the picture of the bad guys from the movie.
We've got Narrow Escape.
Okay, it's just a scene from the movie with that kid getting out of some water, it looks like.
Yeah. And we've got Back in Action.
Back in Action.
I like this photo.
It's just a silhouette of Dick Tracy running and looks like he's on a static TV image.
No. Looks like a blurred out wall with letters on it. Like blurred out letters. Hard driving detective.
Oh yeah, he's pissed. It's very noir. Just to have the light on his eyes and nothing else.
We've got the
was that?
kid.
The kid, that's the kid from the movie.
We've got New Boss of the Ritz.
New Boss of the Ritz, that's I think that's the character that Madonna plays.
Okay. We got The Kid to the Rescue.
Okay, that's weird. They're just sitting at a table.
And we've got Flat Top's Revenge.
Flat Top, he's one of the characters from the movie. And I think it's a comic book. So people actually paid money for that shit back in 1991 or whatever.
Yeah, that's weird.
We didn't pay money for it. I just saw it at a flea market and I thought it was funny. And Cathy bought a Superboy from the dude and he gave her these Dick Tracy cards because he thought I was eyeballing them for real. But I wasn't. I was just like, man, that's ridiculous. But we didn't show the Superboy because we sold it because it wasn't working properly.
Yeah. And so ordered something new.
Yes, we also got a backwards compatible PS3 with PS2 games that we're also not showing because it hasn't sold yet, but we are going to sell it as well. And it works, it's just we can't get an HDMI signal out of it, which is what I want. We can get a component signal out of it and still get 1080p PS2 games, but I have no way of capturing them, which is why I wanted one in the first place. So we're just going to sell it, which
There you go.
that's fine. We'll get some cool games.
We will. It'll be great. I have no doubt.
So what do you think, Cathy Brown?
I think we have a good little haul here.
Yep.
Feel pretty good about it.
So what do you got to say to the people?
Till next time.
Peace out!